400 miles off Senegal's coast lies the island nation of Cape Verde, a fascinating blend of Africa and Europe. In this video, we will take a walk through its historic capital, Praia. It's a video. This video was brought to you by Cape Verde Uncensored, a must-have travel guide for those who want to visit this wonderful country. There will be more information later in the video.
So same question about accepting praying. I said we have accepted before.
Accepting what?
You remember those two guys?
Which two guys?
Two guys from Brazil. They were praying.
Wow.
So she asked the same thing. I said, yeah, we have done it before, so it's okay.
Yeah.
She said, can I pray for you for 2 minutes? The purpose is selling books.
Yeah.
The purpose of that is
that's the whole purpose. Praia's downtown core centers around a neighborhood called Plato, which is where the city began as a village in the 16th century. The area was selected because of its higher elevation, which made it easier to defend against pirate attacks.
The most important one.
In 1770, it replaced Cidade Velha as the capital of Cape Verde, and throughout the 19th century, Plato was renovated with the organized grid plan and stately colonial mansions you see here today. Similar renovations occurred in European capitals around the same time, and unsurprisingly, Plato retains an incredibly European vibe in its architecture and layout. But despite the European aesthetics, Praia's soul has always been African, or perhaps more accurately, Cabo Verdean. For most people here, there is a difference. Whites have never been a sizable population here. As early as 1832, when these historic buildings were new, black people were said to have represented a whopping 19/20ths, or 95% of the population. Proibido lavar viaturas nesta zona. So you can't wash cars here?
Yes. Got some skills, some language skills. Because if you park in the car right here, the guys come and start washing your car.
Oh, okay.
For nothing. So,
is there anything interesting down this way?
so just the...
I think we can go here and back to the Pedonal.
What the guys do? Start washing your car without your permission and they ask for money.
Yeah.
A guy in Providence, I was starting to wash my shoe.
Did you give him money?
He did only one.
Ah.
And then asked me for money to do the other one.
That's a strategy. Mm-hmm.
We don't have many shops here. Like on the first street. Main street you have many. People living here, so they decided to rent the house and live in another. They live, for example, in Palmares because the guys from China, they come here, they give you a good amount of money to rent your place because it's a strategic place.
Yeah.
So they decided to move to Palmares. So with the money they give you, you can rent an apartment in Palmares, which is a good place to live.
Yeah. Wow. Smart.
Yes.
I've seen this guy many times.
Yeah, with the aesthetic. Yeah. What's up, bro? Fish.
This statue here.
Uh-huh.
Who is this?
And it's a Portuguese, was kind of prime minister responsible. So they are responsible for only for Praia.
This guy.
Yes. You see, like because of colonization, they put people responsible for specific city. So one person responsible for Bissau, one person responsible for Praia.
Okay, he was the colonial governor.
Yes,
Okay,
kind
that
of,
makes
yes.
sense. Yeah. Okay, so I think we can start from here. Have to pay close attention to my settings. Let me take this opportunity to introduce Cape Verde Uncensored, an ultra-detailed travel guide I have created for my viewers who actually want to visit or move to this wonderful country. In these 40 pages of well-written prose and gorgeous photographs, we will dive deep into exciting topics like nightlife, dining, and entertainment. For a limited time, Cape Verde Uncensored will be available for an introductory price of just $5.99 for my earliest and most loyal subscribers. The link is in the video description below. Thanks for your support and thanks for watching as always. This is Rua 5 de Julio, also known as Rua Pedonal, the main walking street in downtown Praia. What they've done with the trees here is really cool.
Sorry?
What they've done with the trees. With the trees.
What do you mean?
The way they've done the trees.
They cut it this way.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yes.
It looks really good. Here you can find shopping, hotels, and plenty of restaurants with outdoor seating.
So especially on Christmas time, they put a lot of light on it.
Oh.
Even more beautiful.
Wow.
So many people come here just to feel the Christmas season.
And what's the name of this market here?
Mercado Municipal.
Mercado Principal. So principal market.
Mercado Municipal. Like
Municipal. Okay.
Mercado Municipal. It's the biggest one. You almost find everything.
Yeah. You might have noticed that there's significantly more women than men walking around here, which is very different from many of the other African countries I've visited. The men selling clothes on the street are African migrants, usually from Senegal or Guinea. They are known locally as Manjaku, in a somewhat derogatory sense. With that said, Cape Verdeans get the vast majority of their African DNA from Senegal, particularly on the maternal line. The paternal line comes from Portugal.
They belong to a group fighting each other. Like in Brazil. So he belongs to those group and he was shot.
Okay.
That's why he's in this situation. So like 5-10 years ago, the group fights, like group was fighting each other. It was even stronger. But the government create specific police for these guys.
The gangster.
We wouldn't have them, like gangster. I don't like to call them gangster.
Why?
They are not really gangster because they have no reason to fight.
Yeah. Maybe thugs.
Yes, thugs. But you see, gangster normally they are fighting to get the possession of a specific place.
Yeah, to sell.
Drugs.
Exactly.
But these guys, I don't understand the purpose.
It's for no reason.
Yes.
Praia, Cape Verde is a relatively safe city, especially here in the downtown area of Plato. But in other neighborhoods, such as Achada Santo Antonio, muggings can occur. That said, Cape Verde is an extremely small community where it can seem like everyone knows each other. Often, the police are familiar with all the criminals in an area, and they can simply ask them to return your property. You know, I'm remembering more of the Creole.
Yeah. Yes.
So if I want to say, esta is they are, right?
The?
Esta is they are.
Yes.
How do you say it in the past tense?
Estaba.
Estaba.
Just put it ba. It becomes past. Estaba.
It's so easy.
Yeah,
and then the future tense.
Like if you want to say, just give me a sentence.
They will be.
Está bien.
Bien.
Bien. Like
Bien.
tomorrow I will work. Mañana tá trabalho. Like you don't need to change the verb. Just have something like expression that shows it is something related to future.
Oh, okay.
Right?
So it's the same, but then the other words make it future.
Didn't make it exactly.
So say it again. I will. Let's say I will work.
Mañana tá trabalho.
Mañana tá
Tá
trabalho.
trabalho. Mañana is for tomorrow. Tá trabalho. If I want to say I work at Santo Antonio. Tá trabalho. Like everyday situation, like you use, which you use present, right?
Yeah.
Tá trabalho. I work at a polytechnical school. So I say tá trabalho na escola técnica.
Okay.
But if I want to say the same sentence in future, I say tomorrow, amanhã, tá trabalho.
Yeah.
You see?
Okay. Yeah. That
Just
makes
an
sense.
expression.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up?
So I think Creole is very easy. The problem is about the sound.
sound.
The sound you don't have. But in terms of rules, in terms of stretching, in terms of grammar, it is very easy.
Yeah. Excuse me. So how much is parking? I think that might be relevant.
Huh?
How much is parking here?
It's like $1 is like for 100 minutes.
100 minutes for $1. Okay.
Very cheap.
Yeah.
Então aproveita.
Oh wow. The first one in Praia.
Yes, first high school in Praia.
This right here?
No, right here. So,
Let's actually look at that.
Now, I guess the second one in Cape Verde and the first one in Santiago Island. The first one was in São Vicente Island.
Okay.
The name is Gilianes. So the writers, the most famous ones, they studied there.
Which island was settled first? Like
Santiago.
Okay. So they settled Santiago first, but the first high school was in São Vicente.
São Vicente.
Okay. This is Liceu Domingos Ramos, the first secondary school in Praia, Cape Verde. So this is that first building?
Yes.
Wow. How old do you think it is?
I don't know, but more than 30.
More than 30?
Yes. And they don't change the...
You mean more than 300?
The year, no.
But you said it's the first high school.
Remember, our country is not that old.
Despite ruling this island for over 500 years, the Portuguese didn't build a single high school until 1960. This is emblematic of the utter and complete uselessness of Portugal's colonial legacy in Africa. They could not have been more useless if they tried. Some of them seem to be scared of the camera.
So they don't?
Some of them seem to be scared of the camera, yeah.
Shy. So, what a place to visit.
Huh?
Yeah, what a place to visit.
Now, I noticed some of the ladies here, they dress kind of like in the evening style, like they go into a club. You know? Why is that they dress like that?
Maybe because it's too hot here, so.
Oh. Is fashion very important in the Cabo Verdean culture?
Yes.
This is Avenida de Amilcar Cabral, named after the country's revolutionary hero who fought in the Guinea-Bissau War of Independence against Portugal. Oh, Saturday is when you find the most people.
Yes, because most of people, they don't work, so they decide to come here to buy something.
Okay, then I think we have to do it again on Saturday.
No problem.
But Saturday, I think we're going to Asomada.
Porque é certo não fica sentado, 6 horas.
So it'll be difficult. Because you said it's the same thing at Asomada, right?
Yes. And most people came to Cape Verde, they don't go to Asomada. They stay in Praia, they go to Cidade Velha, they go to Tarfall. Asomada is, there is nothing special.
Okay.
Just the small. We like you can compare with Praia, just in a small way. It's the same thing, but we don't have the same amount of people. We don't have like many interesting people to visit. Like
Yeah.
Tarrafal is because of the beach, and it's one of the most famous in Santiago.
É muito complicado, cara.
Sem programa, real de programa.
Não gosto.
Eu gosto de guerra aqui. Eu tenho que ver quem que gosta de guerra.
Eu não gosto. Ei,
Vai.
trabalho. Sai daqui.
So he had a little bit of a problem with it, I guess.
No, he was calling you to buy something, and I told him you are working.
Oh, okay, okay.
Jadi pemilih saya kawin betul tidak sudah coba jangan coba.
So the ladies who dress like that, it's just because of the heat?
Yes.
Are they? Okay.
As I told you, we have many friends from Brazil. So people dress like just because they want.
Oh yeah, I know. In Brazil they wear
Yes,
bikinis
yes,
just
yes.
everywhere. Yeah. Let's see.
Pintar fazer assim.
Do you think we can go inside?
Yes, we can.
This is Mercado Municipal, the main market of Praia, where women from the countryside sell fresh produce like fruits, vegetables, and fish. Every Cape Verdean city has a big market like this one. You know,
Have you tried dry fish?
no, I haven't.
Merece mais barato.
Olha peixe. Rapaz, eu sou peixe.
This is Ponta Belem, a more local market where people come to buy second-hand clothes. Cape Verde has a big diaspora in places like Boston, Massachusetts, and many of them send used clothes back home.
Más grande.
Lo que está en la cara, está en la boutique. ¡Ah! Oh, Dios. Entonces, ¿cómo el dolor en el Vamos, es mandar un montón de dinero.
What did you say?
Just film.
No, what did you say?
Huh?
What did she say?
Said, this is Ponta Belem.
Ponta Belem.
This is our Ponta Belem. Queremos Ponta Belem.
Ponta Belem.
Car en effet c'est pour tout ça, mais l'essentiel c'est que les nations puissent voir l'amour qu'on peut dégager. L'amour c'est faire une femme, l'amour c'est faire.
So in fact, every time they see someone film, they think it is like television, like
Yeah.
official television. They try to send the government some
Yeah.
some message. So you have to improve our condition here. So
Okay.
it's our thought.
Yeah.
Because in the past we used to see cameras only with the guys from national television.
Ah.
It's
Yeah.
something new.
Yeah.
Having people doing this something new. So every time they see people doing this, they think they are from national television.
Yeah.
So since our national television is supported by government, so they send message, they complain. Oh, you forget us here.
Yeah.
You don't need us.
Yeah. And this area is where the buses that go to Asomara and the other
Yes,
places.
yes.
And
There are two parts. This one, another one there.
mhm.
So it's divided by location. Maybe this place is, for example, to go to Tarafal. The other one is to go to Assumara. These things.
Okay. Cape Verde has a unique climate. When you're in the shade, it feels like room temperature, but as soon as you get into the sun, you are reminded that you're in Africa. With that said, the country is extremely windy, which helps bring down the heat. This is Sucupira, the largest informal market in Praia. Unlike the government-maintained Mercado Municipal, this is more like the typical slum market you would find in most West African countries. So it's not too dark, it looks pretty good. Yeah.
Panela preta.
What'd you say?
The next time we have to pay.
Yeah.
Sad.
They say that in a
Just
lot
kidding.
of countries. No, but they say that exact same thing in many countries. They say, hey, if you want to film me, you have to pay me. Many of the vendors spend most of their lives here, waking up early to open their shops, eating lunch, hanging out with friends, and even getting a haircut, all within Sucupira. These are the same kind of things they had in Uganda. These little things. Unlike the other markets, this one has many vendors from other nationalities, particularly Ghana and Nigeria. Naturally, the Nigerians are not particularly popular here. According to the locals, they often buy stolen phones for very low prices. But they aren't the ones actually stealing the phones, so it is unclear why they would get the blame for that. Which way should we go? Thanks for watching, and make sure to check out my official travel guide. Link down below. I'll see you in the next video.